Yes, guys, welcome back to Chelsea Till I Die TV. My name is Jacob. Welcome back to some more transfer news. Danny Welbeck is linked to Chelsea, and we are here with Iosif from Iosif Chelsea Blues to talk about this. How are we doing?
Well, good, mate. A bit bamboozled by the news. That's one word for it.
Yeah, I think everyone is. The 35-year-old really does want to come to Stamford Bridge. Is what we're hearing, and there is optimism from the Chelsea side of things that a deal could be concluded. He signed a 12-month contract extension in March, which will be running until the end of the 26-27 season. Generally, this makes no sense, and I'll tell you why, right? We've got a new manager, right? Liam Delap, do you agree had a poor season last season?
Yes.
I mean, 1 goal in 26 in the league, like, tells it all, right? But the season before, Liam Delap had more goals in the Premier League for a much worse side, I would argue, right? I think that's fair enough. Ipswich Brighton. So does Liam Delap not deserve a chance under Xabi Alonso? Potentially.
I think everyone's just got to the point where they didn't think that he would play this bad. So
No, definitely. And do you know what? Right, I'm gonna change what I said. He doesn't deserve a chance, but he should get a chance. I don't know if that makes sense. 1 goal in 26 in the league does not deserve opportunities, right? Obviously, that deserves the transfer move down to Crew Alexander, right? But if you think about it, why would we go spend money on someone who's not really won things playing every week, right? Why, when we've got a player who's
considering
maybe almost as good?
Remember, he is playing at Brighton at the moment. They don't win things.
Exactly, and you've got to also bear in mind a lot of his goals have come against Chelsea. So his stats removing goals against Chelsea don't actually look all that great. They look okay, but if we're going to try and get into a European position, is okay good enough? Probably not. That's my opinion.
We were speaking before recording. I literally said to you, like, he turns up in the big games. That's what I like about him. Like, he scored. I'm pretty sure he scored against Liverpool and Manchester United last year.
Yeah, no, that is valid. And obviously, he wouldn't be starting, right? Well, I'm assuming João Pedro would be starting.
Well, he wouldn't
be.
João Pedro would be starting.
Yeah, exactly. So maybe if you look at it like that, that might.
Danny Welbeck as the backup.
Obviously, Brighton have declined to comment on matters, but how much do you think we'd be paying for him? Or would we get him on a free for the season after next?
Thing is, I think he's only got 1 year left.
Yeah. He's only got 1 more year.
So 10, 15 million, maybe
10, 15. Yeah, but like, is 10? Do you know? I don't know, mate. Like, obviously, Omega
this could be a good move. This could
maybe,
be a very.
But again, I think Omega's a decent young player. I know that's obviously not what we need. If we want experience, why didn't we go and just spend 30 mil for Granit Xhaka, which we probably could have got lower for, right? But he would have been a perfect sign. He would be exactly what we need, right? But obviously Enzo's staying, so I don't know. But look, like, obviously we've got quite a few strikers on the books. Liam Delap, Omega, Mark Q. Don't forget about. I know you've got your little half-famous clip talking about him being the striker you want to see at Chelsea. And Nicholas Jackson, Mark Gu. Also, another thing I want to put out there.
Hat-trick against Shamrock Rovers. What was I thinking?
Yeah, I think it was. I don't remember the exact game, but like, our wingers have been so bad last season. Obviously, I know there's been a couple of injuries and our wings are up and coming, but do you not think Nicholas Jackson deserves a chance from the wing? We know that he's not really a good striker when he's played by himself up front. And he's not really played like that. Didn't he play in a 2-striker at Villarreal? Does Jackson, the thing is, I think it depends on pre-season. I think he deserves a chance playing on the wing in pre-season. It's the same with Delap. Delap don't perform in pre-season.
He's not going on the pre-season tour, though, Jackson.
Is he not? Oh, okay, fair enough. Was he? Oh, okay. So, you've just said it, right? So
that's the issue.
Fair enough. Got me there.
I'm surprised he didn't go. Well, on one end, I can understand it because apparently Aston Villa are linked, but just take him anyway. Like, we've already heard that Xabi Alonso wants to look at him. Like, let him see what Jackson is about. In my
No, I
opinion,
think that's completely valid what you've said.
in,
In the
in
league,
my
Danny
opinion,
Welbeck scored.
Jackson's
Also, but
attributes.
can I just
In my
say, right?
opinion, like, go on.
Arguably, right, I would say Danny Welbeck's stats were slightly worse last season than the season before. The reason I'm going to say that is last season he got 14 goal contributions. The season before he also got 14 goal contributions. And that's just taking into consideration goals and assists, of course. I know Danny Welbeck can offer a lot more than goals and assists, but he played 7 less games last season. So that suggests that there might have been he got an extra yellow card. That doesn't mean too much. Obviously, you could argue the discipline side, but that could mean you could also argue he's got slightly worse. Very slightly, but that could also be because of his old age, potentially. That sort of, like, I know Danny Welbeck's a decent player. I know a lot of people wanted him to go into the World Cup squad, including myself, or at least wanted him to be in contention, right? Like, but is 14 goal contributions really enough to get you a Chelsea move when you're 35 years old? And he hasn't really won anything playing every game, right? Like, not really. Not in recent years, especially.
Like, I'm only taking him because of the experience, because we didn't get Xhaka over the line, and don't know what's happening with John Stones.
Oh, we need to get him. No. Generally, he is one of the best Premier League centre-backs in the last 20 years. He's up there. I don't care what anyone says.
I've said it. We need John Stones.
We need... No, I saw it, and I agreed. I agreed with
like,
the short you made.
I just don't know. Like, there's just been nothing. Like,
I'm not being...
Maybe
not
about it.
He's got to be one of the best British centre... He's got to be the best English centre-back in the last 10 years, or up there, surely.
Yeah.
I know he only had one really good season, but do you remember that one really good season where he was almost playing like a bit of a DM role as well?
The treble season.
Yeah, he's an absolutely fantastic player. And it's like, why would you miss out on him and Xhaka? But then they look interested in Danny Welbeck.
I think they were looking at one experienced player from attack, midfield, and defense.
Yeah, but Danny Welbeck's not an experienced player.
And that's
what's Danny Welbeck?
Pretty good thinking. That's actually
but what's Danny Welbeck won playing every game? What's he won playing every game? Tell me.
Well, he's at Brighton. Come on.
Yes, I know, but he's only been at Brighton for like 3 years.
Well, okay.
No. Tell me, you're dodging the question.
He's won a few FA Cups here and there, I think.
Yeah, but playing every game.
I think he was playing most games when he was at Arsenal.
And that was one of Arsenal's worst things.
He also was at United as well. We've got to remember that. So,
but you've got 26 goal contributions in 88 games for Arsenal. What is that really as a striker? Is that much?
What was the contributions?
26 goal contributions in 88 games for Arsenal in the Prem.
88?
Yeah, no, I weren't playing every game. There was a couple of seasons where he got 25 games and 28 games. But mate, he's got again 16 goals in 88 games is what we're talking about for Arsenal in the league. Is that really good enough to call him inexperienced? And by the way, they won absolutely nothing between that time. They might have won an FA Cup or something, but they didn't really win much. So what experience does he have? You can't call a 36-year-old or 35-year-old. You can't say they've got experience when they've... It's like saying an old, there's a 50-year-old man who's got experience when he's spent his whole life working at McDonald's. I'm not shaming people that work at McDonald's either. But you get my point, right? That's not experience. That's being old aged.
I mean, I'd take Danny Welbeck. Just saying. But by the way,
mate. Also, I'd give him a chance.
If we sell Jackson. That's only if we sell Jackson.
Once he comes from, I'll give him a chance because I like the sort of player he is, and I obviously know that football is not just about goals and assists; it is also about art.
At least he can't score against us anymore.
There you go. Is that worth 10, 15 million? No.
Yes.
1 win. I mean, maybe if you've been...
I've had enough of playing Brighton and seeing his name on the score sheet. I've had enough.
I mean, I get what you're saying, but you got to think about it logistically. don't know. I mean, he has played for 4 Premier League clubs: United, Sunderland, Arsenal, and Watford.
They're for Sunderland as well.
Well, according to what I've just seen on the BBC. So yeah.
To be fair.
Since he's joined from Watford for Brighton, he's scored 51
They
games in
played for
201
Watford, yeah.
matches. And that isn't all that great. That's basically a goal in every 4 games. According to what the stat I'm looking at. So, from the BBC. So, yeah.
To be fair, it isn't always about stats, though. It isn't always about stats.
Well, what's it about then?
Like, it's about the player himself. Like, what
Yeah,
he
but
can
the player
do
himself
for,
is
what he can do for the team.
Yeah, but even still, like, I kind of get what you're saying, but if he's gonna if he ain't gonna start games, if he's only gonna be able to come on for 20 minutes here and there, is he gonna be?
And keep in
I
mind,
don't know, maybe.
He'll have some friends at Chelsea. He knows João Pedro. He knows Robert Sanchez. He knows Caicedo.
Yeah, I was about to say the players that shouldn't be, but them 3 are like our best players. So, well, maybe not Sanchez. Debatably, but like, look, I'd respect it, but I think if we're going to sign a striker that can't even get in the England squad, when we're Chelsea, we should be aiming to be in the Champions League.
If I'm being honest, I would have taken him to the World Cup.
Well, his stats were the exact same as Ollie Watkins. They were basically level. And Watkins was seen as having a bad season. If you ask most Aston Villa fans, that's what they'll say. So
yeah, he did have a bad season.
Well, yeah, but his stats were just as good as Danny Welbeck, so like the exact same. So, but look, gonna end it here. Sorry, there ain't been a video on 3 weeks. My computer stopped working, but we've got it up and running now. Lots of vids next season. I'm gonna do lots of like little short form interviews and that. Make sure to like, sub. Videos coming soon, and up the Chelsea.
Up Chelsea.
Sub to Iosif's channel as well. Iosif's Chelsea Blues.